Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Crack UPSC CSE English. In our crash course Inspire targeted for Prelims 2021, we'll continue with our topic CentreState Relations. So guys, today we'll see further articles and developments related with the CentreState Relations. Yes. Before that, do not forget to enroll yourself for our upcoming Unacademy Summit 2.0 on 20th and 21st February. So use code RBI Live. So this is, we can say, the event will change your views and it will boost your preparation for the civil services examination, where iconic speakers and toppers will guide you and they'll share their experiences with you. Yes, guys. So do not forget to enroll yourself or register yourself using code RBI Live for Unacademy Summit 2.0. Yes, India's largest e-learning platform, Unacademy, will providing various subscription in which you will get daily live classes, structured courses, unlimited access for live and recorded classes, along with unlimited mock tests. So you can evaluate your preparation throughout the phase of your learning. Yes, we 100 plus top educators will guide you for the same. We will conduct doubt sessions, will handle your query during the lecture as well. So download an Academy Learning app today and start your preparation. Yes, let's crack it. It's me, Rushikesh Inamdar, having experienced more than 8 years in the field of to guiding UPSC aspirants, right? You can follow me on Unacademy and you can join our Telegram group using this link. Yes, as we have 15,000 plus courses available on our platform. Alright, now in which you can start your preparation with any module or as per your convenience. So we have Polity, Governance, International Relations module, History module, Indian Economy module, Geography, Environment and Ecology. These are the modules plus number of courses like Answer Writing Practice, Art and Culture, NCERT summary courses. So 15,000 plus courses available on India's largest e-learning platform, Unacademy. Yes. So start your preparation today for UPSC CSE. We will help you throughout the year preparation. These are the subscriptions available for the candidates. So in plus subscription and iconic subscription, you will get structured courses. Along with that, if I'm talking about iconic subscription, where you will get personal coach, right? So it's a complete mentorship program in the both subscriptions, but in iconic you will get study planner and your feedback throughout the preparation. So those aspirants are planning to study at least 2 years and after that they want to appear for the prelims, they can join our iconic course or iconic subscription, and those are interested in plus subscription, they can join it. Now use a referral code RBI Life to get 10% discount in the February month. Yes guys, do not forget to use referral code RBI Live with 10% discount in the February month. Yes, these are our batches started recently. So 6 month, 1 year, 2 years batches and NCERT batches are available. So download an Academy app today and see the all information and join your course. Yes, these are the combo courses available on our platform. Again, you have option or you can use code RBI Live to get 10% discount in your subscription. Yes, now we'll start with our today's topic, right? So center-state relations, already we have started and we have studied legislative relations, administrative relations, and now we are studying financial relations. All right guys, so here are the few topics of financial relations between center and state. Yes, so as we have discussed, Article 268 to Article 293 deals with the financial relations between center and states, which is the part of our 12th part in constitution. So all these articles mentioned under part 12 of our Indian constitution. So now we'll start with intergovernmental tax immunities. Yes friends, so like any other country where federal structure is exist, so if we'll compare with them or we will study features of that particular federal structure, again India as a federal system, we are containing rule of immunity from mutual taxation. Okay, immunity from mutual taxation, and makes few provisions like exemption of central property from state taxation. Yes, so intergovernmental tax immunities, so immunity from mutual taxation, where exemption of central property from state taxation. So the property of a center is exempted from all taxes imposed by a state or any authority within a state like municipalities, district boards, panchayats, and so on. But the parliament is empowered to remove this ban. Yes. So here the word property includes lands, buildings, chattels, shares, debits, everything that has a money value, and every kind of property, movable or immovable, and tangible or intangible. So the property may be used for sovereign like armed forces or commercial purpose, and the corporations or the companies created by the central government are not immune from state taxation or local taxation. The reason is that a corporation or a company is a separate legal entity. Now we'll understand all this. So any property belongs to a central government or from belongs to the center is exempted from all taxes imposed by a state or any authority within a state. All right, so here remember, property, central property means lands, buildings, the all these types of property in or on the name of center or central government is exempted from the taxes. All right, yes. Now the corporations or the companies created by the central government are not immune. Okay, are not immune. Yes, so for example, corporations or any companies, they are the separate legal entity. That's why they are not immune from the state taxation. Yes, next is exemption of state property or income from central taxation. So the property and income of a state is exempted from central taxation. So such income may be derived by or derived from sovereign functions or commercial functions, but the center can tax the commercial operations of a state if parliament so provide. So however, the parliament can declare any particular trade or business as an incidental to the ordinary functions of the government, and it would then not be taxable. So, notably, the property and income of local authorities situated within a state are not exempted from the central taxation. Right. So, the property and income of local authorities situated within a state are not exempted from the central taxation. So, similarly, the property or income of corporations and companies owned by a state can be taxed by the center. So, these are the few points related with the exemption of state property or income from central taxation. Yes. Next. So, in related with the same, the Supreme Court is an advisory opinion. So, Supreme Court gave an advisory opinion in 1963, that is, they held that the immunity granted to a state in respect of central taxation does not extend to the duties of customs or duties of excise. Right. So, in his statement or advisory opinion, court said that Supreme Court, the immunity granted to a state in respect of central taxation does not extend to the duties of custom and duties of excise. So, in other words, we can say the center can impose custom duty on goods imported or exported by a state, or an excise duty on goods produced or manufactured by a state. Alright, so here the center can impose custom duty on grounds or on goods, on goods imported and imported or exported by a state. So now remember, center can impose this custom duty on imported or exported any goods by the state, right? And an excise duty, again same, excise duty on goods produced or manufactured in the state. So center can impose the taxes on it. So this is the basic idea about this advisory opinion by Supreme Court. Now, effects of emergency. Yes, friends. So as we are aware about the type of emergencies, where there are some restrictions during the emergency. Yes. So, we'll study effects of emergencies. So basically, center-state financial relations in normal times already we have discussed. Now, there are changes during emergencies, for example, like national emergency. So in this, the proclamation of national emergency under Article 352. Yes, remember guys, Article 352 of our Constitution, Indian Constitution, describe about national emergency, right? So national emergency under Article 352 is in operation, then the president can modify the constitutional distribution of revenues between the center and states, which means president can modify constitutional distribution of revenues between the center and states during national emergency, which means the president can either reduce or cancel the transfer of finances, both tax like sharing and granting aid from the center to the state, from the center to the states, and these modifications continue till the end of the financial year. So, for example, president can modify any distribution of revenues, then that modification will continue till the end of the financial year in which the emergency ceases to operate. Right now, next is financial emergency under Article 360. Yes, now the proclamation of financial emergency, Article 360, is in operation. The center can give directions to the states. So these directions like to observe the specified canons of financial property, to reduce the salaries and allowances of all class of persons serving in the state, to serve all money bills and other financial bills for the consideration of the president. Yes, so these are the few provisions or directions related with the financial emergency under Article 360, where center can give directions to the states to observe the specified canons of financial property, to reduce the salaries and allowances of all class of persons serving in the state. As we know, in a center or state, whatever may be, so there are various class like class 1, class 2 and class 3. All these are posts are facing, or government can reduce the salaries and allowances of all its employees, that is government servants, during the financial emergency. And next is to reserve all money bills and other financial bills to the consideration of the president. So during a financial emergency, if is there any money bill pending or money bill is there, then that money bill and other financials as well, other financial bills, money bills and other financial bills can be reserved for the consideration of the president. Yes, yes friends. So during the financial emergency, these money bills or financial bills to reserve for the consideration of the president. Yes, next. Now, as I told you earlier as well, one of the free and important summit organized by Unacademy, which is Unacademy Summit 2.0, scheduled on 20th February and 21st February. So do not forget to join or attend this summit. There is one link for the registration is available in description box. So use code RBI Live and get enrolled yourself for the Unacademy Summit 2.0. Now here is a short information or details regarding this Unacademy Summit, where this is the summit sequel of our previous summit, that is Unacademy Summit 1.0, and this is Unacademy Summit 2.0, sequel to previous summit. Now the 2-day summit will help you and which will motivate you during the preparation, right? So all these sessions conducted by iconic and renowned speakers like Ravi Shankar Prasad, Minister of Communications, Electronics and IT, Law and Justice, Government of India. So the Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad, one of the speakers in Unacademy Summit 2.0. Next is Kailash Satyarthi, Nobel Peace Laureate and child rights activists. After that, we have Deepak Gupta, author and former chairman of Union Public Service Commission. Then we have renowned speaker Jayesh Rajan, Secretary Electronics and Communication and Information Technology, Telangana government. Then we have Durga Shakti Nagpal, famous IAS officer, will guide you and interact you during the Unacademy 2.0. So do not forget to enroll or register yourself for this summit. Next we have speaker Dr. Ajit Ranade, Chief Economist of Aditya Birla Group. Right. So renowned economist will discuss you economical issues and they will guide you how to prepare for the CSE in relates with their particular expertise. Yes. Next is one of the famous anchor on Rajya Sabha TV. That is Mr. Frank Rosen Pereira. Right. So he will also participate and he will guide you in the Unacademy Summit 2.0. And after that, we have Pervin Kaswan, Indian Forest Service officer, will also interact with you during the Summit 2.0. Along with that, our top educators will guide you and they will help you to form your strategy for the upcoming exams of civil services. Yes, the educators will guide you throughout the our summit. So do not forget to join Unacademy Summit 2.0. Now, we'll continue with the our topic financial relations, that is the part of center-state relations. Yes. Now here we'll study articles related to the center-state financial relations at a glance. Yes. So now distribution of revenues between the union and the states. Yes. Article 268 of Indian Constitution will help you, or which will describes duties levied by the union but collected and appropriated by the states. Yes, Article 268 deals with the subject related with the duties levied by the union but collected and appropriated by the states. Yes, Article 268A deals with the service tax levied by union and collected and appropriated by the union and the states. So this article and this particular tax repealed by the government. Next, 269, article 269 deals with the taxes levied and collected by the union but assigned to the states. Article 269A, levy and collection of goods and services tax in course of interstate trade or commerce. Next, Article 270 describes taxes levied and distributed between the union and the states. Article 271 surcharge on certain duties and taxes for purposes of the union. Article 272 taxes which are levied and collected by the union and may be distributed between the union and the states. So basically this article repealed by the government. Next is Article 273 describes grants in lieu of export duty on jute and jute products. So remember, Article 273 deals with the grants in lieu of export duty on jute and jute products. Next, Article 274 describes prior recommendation of President required to bills affecting taxation in which states are interested. Right, so Article 274 describes prior recommendations of President required to bills affecting taxation in which states are interested. Next, Article 275 grants from the Union to certain states. So Article 275 deals with these types of grants. Article 276 deals with the taxes on professions, trades, callings and employments. Article 277 savings. Article 278 agreement with states in Part B of the first schedule with regard to certain financial matters which is repealed by the government. Next, Article 279 deals with the calculation of net proceeds, etc. So Article 279 deals with the calculation of net proceeds. Yes, next, Article 279A, Goods and Services Tax Council. Right. Article 280, Finance Commission, as we have studied the same Finance Commission. Next, Article 281 deals with the recommendations of the Finance Commission. Yes. After that, few miscellaneous financial provisions under few articles. So, Article 282 deals with the expenditure defrayable by the union or a state out of its revenues, custody, etc. of consolidated. Article 283 deals with the custody, etc. of consolidated funds, contingency funds, and money credited to the public accounts. Article 284 custody of suitors' deposits and other monies received by public servants and courts. So, the monies or money received by public servants and courts, like custody of suitors' deposits as well, described in Article 284. Article 285 deals with the exemption of property of the union from the state taxation. Right. Article 285 deals with the exemption of property of the union from state taxation. Next, Article 286, restrictions as to imposition of tax on the sale or purchase of goods. Then, Article 287 deals with the exemption from taxes on electricity. Article 288, exemption from taxation by states in respect of water or electricity in certain cases. So Article 288 deals with the exemption from taxation by states in respect of water or electricity in certain cases. Yes. Article 289. Yes. Article 289 deals with the exemption of property and income of a state from union taxation. And Article 290 deals with the adjustment in respect of certain expenses and pensions. Yes. Next is Article 290A deals with the annual payment to certain Devswam funds. Article 291 private pursue sums of rulers, which is repealed by the government. So Article 291 is repealed. Next is Article 292 deals with the borrowing by the government of India, and Article 293 deals with the borrowing by states. So already we have covered all these articles and these provisions mentioned under these various articles. Yes. Now friends, trends in center-state relations. Yes. Now we'll continue with the part that is trends in center-state relations. Yes. Anyone can guess? Any committees related with the center-state relations? Yes, this is the part of these trends in center-state relations. Yes, So till 1967 the center-state relations by and large were smooth due to one party rule at the center and in most the states. So here we can discuss, like, the strains or the working of this center states and their coordination and cooperation is at its peak till 1967. The reason is that there is one party rule at the center and in most of the states. Yes, in 1967 that one party rule is break. So the party which is in power till 1967 was defeated in 9 states and its position at the center became weak, right? So the change of this political scenario heralded a new era in the center-state relations. Yes, after 1967 there are there were few changes, or changes we have seen during center-state relations as well. So the non-Congress governments in the states opposed the increasing centralization and intervention of the central government. Okay, during those days or those period, the non-Congress governments in the states opposed the increasing centralization and intervention of the central government, and they raised the issue of state autonomy, demanded more powers and financial resources to the states. So this caused tensions and conflicts between central and states or center-state relations. Yes, so it's natural. States raised the issue of the state autonomy and demanded more powers and financial resources to the states. So here the tensions, or we can say the differences, started between few states and the center now. So these tensions in center and state relations, like, we can study few provisions under this tensions areas in center state relations, like mode of appointment and dismissal of government. So these are the few points, we can say, or issues related with the these tension areas in center and state relations. Yes, mode of appointment and dismissal of government. As we know, government is appointed by the president in discussion with the cabinet, right? So mode of appointment and dismissal of government, this is also one of the issue between center and state, and it it was creating tension, right? So after that, next is discriminatory and partisan role of governors. Yes, for example, a particular governor in any state like A or B. So the governors are giving or favor to one of the party. Like, for example, if they belongs to any party, for example, this governor is belongs to party X, and here in state A this X party is exist and they're in power or they are in opposition. So this governor will indirectly or intentionally help to this party to conduct their works or conduct their routine, right? Now again same thing, this is the discriminatory and partisan role between other party. That, for example, if we are talking about Y party is the is in opposition or in power, then this governor will will handle them on discriminatory way, right? Next is imposition of precedence rule for partisan interests. For example, so here governor will recommend, or he will send feedback or report to the president, and then there is a rule of president's rule will impose in that particular state. So this is imposition of precedent rule of partisan interests, right? So next issue is deployment of central forces in the states to maintain law and order. This is one of the issue creating tension between center and states. Yes, reservation of state bills for the consideration of the president, right? Then discrimination in financial allocations to the states. For example, if any party ruling in the center, so they will help the same party which is ruling in any state. So it's natural. So that particular party in the power, they will help their own party in the state. So this is the discrimination in financial allocations to the states. Role of planning commission in approving state projects. This is also one of the issue create tension between center and state. Yes. Next is management of all India services. Here is the interference, we can say, of central government or any government, right? Management of all India services, IAS, IPS and IFS. So this is also one of the issue for the tension between center and state. Next is use of electronic media for political purposes, appointment of inquiry commissions against the chief ministers. Yes, so there are few cases like appointment of inquiry commissions against the chief ministers. Those for example, if ACM, for example, is the person chief minister of X state, right? And he belongs to the opposition party. It means, for example, we can say party political party. So any political party, if I'm talking about here, we can consider Y. We'll assume Y is the political party is in power in the center, and there is here, let's consider the state and another. So there are two parties, X and Y. So Y political party is in power in the center, and in one of the state, a chief minister belongs to party X. It means difference between the ideology and political party. Then what happened in these cases? The ruling Y government will appoint inquiry commission against this ACM, right? That is for that particular in state. The central government will appoint inquiry commissions against the chief ministers or chief minister of that particular state. So this is also one of the issue, right, which was creating tension between center and state. After that, even these days as well, we can see this appointment of inquiry commissions and investigation departments are instructing, or government ordered these authorities to conduct inquiry against chief ministers. Yes, next is encroachment by the center on the state list. Yes, this is the important point or issue. So where center started encroachment or interfering into the state list using the power of the parliament. Yes. Now, the issues of center-state relations have been under consideration since mid 1960s, and in this direction, there are few developments have taken place, like commissions and experts. They started giving feedback to the government to improve coordination between center and states. Right now, so there is there are few efforts, we can say efforts by the central government to keep coordination between center and state policies as well. So administrative reforms commission is also part of that changes, we can say. Yes, right. That is, the central government appointed a 6-member administrative reforms commission, ARC, in 1966 under the chairmanship of Morarji Desai. Right. So the central government appointed 6-member administrative reforms commission, ARC, in 1966. So Morarji Desai was the chairman of that commission. After that, K. Hanumanthaya was the chairman, right, of that commission. So we can say that, so there are number of process or efforts by the center to examine the state's day-to-day business and their activities. So these are the few examples we'll study under this center-state relations. Yes. So to examine thoroughly the various issues in center-state relations, the ARC constituted a study team. Yes, a study team to examine various issues in center and state relations, which is headed by MC Settlewalt. Yes. Next, on the basis of the report of the study team, the ARC finalized its own report and submitted to the central government in 1969. So, the ARC committee, right? ARC considered a study team. So, this study team, under the guidance of MC Settlewalt, so this team submitted its report, right, to the parliament. So the ARC finalized its own report and submitted to the central government in 1969. All right. Yes. So they made 12 recommendations for improving center-state relations, like establishment of interstate council under Article 263. They recommended appointment of persons having long experience in public life and non-partisan attitude as governors. Yes. So delegation of powers to the maximum extent to the states. Transferring of more financial resources to the states to reduce their dependency upon the center. Next, deployment of central armed forces in the states either on their request or otherwise. So, no action was taken by the central government on the recommendations of the ARC. Yes. So, these are the few developments we can see related with the center-state relations. And in the next lecture, we'll continue with the few commissions and committees and their reports. Right. Yes. So now Again, reminder for our Unacademy Summit 2.0, where number of iconic or renowned leaders and expertise will guide you, and you can attend these talks and discussions. So please register yourself for Unacademy Summit 2.0 using code RBI Live. Yes, guys. And after that, we have Unacademy Combat scheduled on 20th February in the morning 11 o'clock. So use code RBI Live to register yourself for this Unacademy Combat, and will provide you the registration link for the same. Yes, so till the next during this combat, we can say, in which you will get number of or amazing prizes, including complimentary Unacademy subscription as well. So here we can say this is the weekly scholarship test for UPSC aspirant. So to win amazing prizes, please join Unacademy Combat or register yourself for the Unacademy Combat. Right. So till the next time, keep reading, keep studying, and join our Telegram group using this link. Use code RBI Live to get 10% discount on subscriptions. So like, share, and subscribe our videos. Keep studying, keep learning. All the best.